Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much. The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, your information only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I'm a researcher. I put it in black and white so you'll have it for days, weeks, months, and years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about what's going on right now. We've got a really, really hot uranium market right now, and the squeezuple is going full blast. I've been contacted by people all over the world, ladies and gentlemen, and I signed an exclusive agreement today. I'll tell you about that here in a second because it's probably not what you think it is, but it's a uranium-related exclusive agreement. You know, some people think, ladies and gentlemen, we use share those videos and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, ladies and gentlemen. But some people think we use artificial intelligence on this thing. That's how we get this information and stuff. I've been getting this information for years. Somebody accused me of using, I take it as a compliment. You're telling I use on my show? I mean, what gives, man? You know, you think it's that good that I use artificial? Please, don't even, man, don't make my head big when these stocks go up 5 and 8,000 and 100,000%. Then I'll have a big head. That day might be coming. But he was referring to something, I don't know if it was a he or she, but they were referring to something I said about a couple of years ago about Putin, maybe about four years ago. Let's take a look.
Unusual activity late today with some of our uranium stocks.
That's not
you don't think you don't have to bark and growl and anything. And oh, he's unprofessional. He gets phone calls during his
That's not it.
Demand issues, supply chain issues, the whole nine. The fuel cycle's jacked up. Everything is messed up around.
That's
these things down in Mexico right now.
That's not it.
And there are my friends, the stock markets, America's gone down today. NASDAQ, S&P, Dow, all down. It wasn't a great day out there today. And I'm going to give you 3 uranium stocks here that are headed to the zero graveyard.
That's not
now,
it.
Many of you, Canaccord and everybody else out there, raising the price targets of all of our baby knockouts from Paladin to
That's not it.
Baby knockout. George Glacier, Western Uranium and Vanadium, in at under a quarter. Remember it went up to 75 cents for us, and it went back down to like 30 cents, 25 cents or so. And I called George, and George, no problem.
That's not it.
Just going to go ahead. I mean, we all know what Putin wants to do over there, guys. And without getting too political, guys, I did write this about 3 or 4 years ago. This little book with these companies in there for you guys. This is chapter 4 here. Russia is moving steadily forward with plans for an expanded role of nuclear energy, including development of new reactor technology. Now, if he can't go and the West doesn't give him what he wants and we don't give him the technology, what's he going to do? He's going to take it. That's what dictators do, guys. He's going to take it. So that's what's going on right now over there. Yes, if you hit the sell button, you had a right to hit the sell button. Instead, financials suck. How many times can I say that? Plug your nose and buy these and do what you have to do, because the financials suck. Our companies have these big, giant share structures on most of them right now. My friends, they've been scratching and clawing and trying to survive.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's wild stuff. Wild stuff. How did we know, though, Putin was going to do what Putin did? See, Jefferson Lee right here. Get dealt a bad hand in life, just live it to the max. This is a client of my company's, and he spent time with Putin. He's the only one I know that's been in Putin's presence. So we talked to him, and we got the lowdown, and we knew if Putin had the opportunity, he was going to do something over there. So he's thrown a monkey wrench in there. We'll take a look at some other African countries here. Let's take a look at some of the charts, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to hold you for too long. We just had a montage of different things that they say artificial intelligence. And I'm going to show you the contract. Let's look at some charts. I'm going to show you the contract. Even on a day when the stock market, general market went down, we went up. Look at our leader, Cameco. Cameco, whatever you want to call it, ladies and gentlemen. We've been calling it the same thing for the last 20 years or so, but it has done its thing. It is going up, taking the next leg up, following that 13-day moving average that we talked about. So many of those technology stocks followed for years and years. Let's let Cameco get a little bit of that, ladies and gentlemen. It's 36.20 right now, USD. 44 is an all-time high, split adjusted, ladies and gentlemen. I believe one of you fact checkers out there, you check that out for me, make sure that's correct. But I believe it's right around that area here, split adjusted, looking very, very good. Paladin Energy over in Canada. This stock, ladies and gentlemen, is trading above its 200-day moving average. It's been fluctuating a little bit. The volatility's there. It's the African, but look, we like Paladin. We like Paladin Energy early.
It's got a long life. The CEO says it's got 17 more years in it at 6 million ounces, 6 million pounds of uranium for the next 7 years or so. That's coming from the CEO, not my research. And I have no reason not to believe what's going on now with Paladin Energy as they look forward to restarting that Langer-Heinrich facility, their big giant facility there in Namibia. That they're in Africa there. They're going to be doing their thing, my friends. Paladin Energy, keep it on your watch list, my friend. First mentioned this stock, it was maybe about 3-5 cents or so. I haven't mentioned it a lot, 8 cents, 9 cents, what have you. It's 16 cents or so now. It's still early, my friends, still early.
Sticking with our African theme there, Mr. Borshoff down there, and we're talking deep yellow, ladies and gentlemen. Deep Yellow Limited here. We believe that this stock is going to do very, very well. They've got a lot of uranium. They're in the African uranium super trade stocks, early stocks for us. You guys want to see that video at 10 cents? You've seen enough videos here today, but it will cross over right here. We just had a late crossover. So this baby's got a long, long way to go. That's Deep Yellow has believe me when I tell you, Deep Yellow has a long way to go. Let's go over to the AX here, Australia. Let's look at Boss Energy Limited. Look at Boss. Boss has done very well here. The black is the 13-day moving average. It's crossed over. Boss is doing very, very well. It's trading above the 200-day. It's doing very, very good. We really like Boss early also.
Get a little sun. Oh, it's beautiful. The little sun coming out. Must be early morning. Must be sunset. Anything. Anyway, my friends, the last one I want to give you, this former producer list that I'm giving you right now, these stocks that are going to restart and go back into production as soon as the price of uranium goes up. The last one I want to give you is a company out of Australia. It's only an 8-cent company. I'm talking about Boss Energy. Now, Boss Energy is a little company that can restart and do its thing, and it will once the prices get right in uranium. You're talking about in Australia, it's 8 cents. In Germany, 5 cents. We're talking stocks that are not breaking the bank, but are in the uranium section that have assets that will, once the stock price goes up, which is on the verge of it right now, because I believe stocks are...
I've been watching for years now. Let me tell you, he is one of the best at what he does. My goodness.
Thank you, Megan. We want to give licenses to a couple people. We want to acknowledge a couple people. This is the great Charles Payne, guys. He's got a show making money there on Fox. The other guy's the great Jim Cramer on CNBC. Let me tell you why I'm going to acknowledge these two guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you see this chart? This is a chart of IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties. Now, we're a small knit group here on the Scoop, and we pick these baby knockouts and we pick them early. This is one we picked early, IIPR. I can remember the first dividend of this thing, 15 cents or so back in the day. And this stock went up, ladies and gentlemen, to almost $300. And we were the ones talking about it, and we were the ones that were in it early. A lot of us bailed out, including myself, about 150, 160, but it went up to almost $300. And those two gentlemen, I'm talking about Jim Cramer, I'm talking about Charles Payne, and then national media, they're the only ones that said it was a good pick. it was a scoop, was whatever. It's still a guy that nobody knows about on YouTube and whatever, and it was a great pick. And we held it and we went. That's why these two gentlemen are allowed to do what I'm getting ready to show you. They will have the privilege of using on their shows the definition of squeeze-upple. Let's look at it, guys, because it's a Wikipedia applicant here. Definition request that I got from someone in the community, them and the uranium community. Squeeze-upple, a squeeze on uranium that leads to a massive price spike as uranium equity prices rise much higher and decouple from the general market. That's something I said in 2021. And now it's going to make its way to Wikipedia, ladies and gentlemen. And if we can get this thing licensed to where only those loyal people that were with us back in the day and mentioned and acknowledged us then, they're the only ones that should have the privilege to use squeeze-upple during this time when we are going to have a uranium squeeze-upple that is going to be out of this world. Get it right, guys. I've squeeze-upple. That's it. Jim, make sure you say it right. Squeeze-upple, Jim. Charles, squeeze-upple. So when the uranium stocks start going wild, which they will, you'll know exactly what to say. So we've licensed those two. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, if we should license any others in there. I know we've had some interest from, I believe that was Maria Bartiromo there. We've had some interest from some other areas and stuff. I don't want to out anybody, but it's there, ladies and gentlemen. Wikipedia applicant, and we will see how things go with that. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll leave a second here. Hit those videos right there. Some of those old school videos. Don't judge a book by its cover, ladies and gentlemen. You see some of those grainy, some of those horrid videos. I had, I had phone calls and everything in there, man. My lighting man, a woman, my sound expert, everybody bailed on me. But I'll always remember when I was at that conference and that guy from China, he could barely speak English, but he looked at me, he said, good stock, bad video, good stock. So you look at that and you say, hey, you're touching somebody. I don't care where they are in this world. You're touching somebody, and somebody was able to profit from something you said at one time or another, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep this squeeze-upple going. It's on the way, ladies and gentlemen. Just be patient, and we're going to get ours. We're going to get broken off. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Make sure you take a look at the newsletter. The newsletter's out. We're going in another direction we're in the sweet spot right now, as you know, with the trade, with the Bitcoin trade. There's 6 to 9 months before the halving. We're there. Ladies and gentlemen, back the truck up on that stock. Those options, back the truck up, ladies and gentlemen. Not on the one that we said had issues, but the other one. There's only 2 that were back the truck up. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family.